All right, we're going to look at the second goal, or at least the situation of how it came about. Personally, there is no way in hell this is a penalty to begin with, but penalty's called not a penalty at all. I mean, the slightest of touch on the guy's arm. How does VAR not come back and look at this? Whatever. But anyways, the situation is here. I don't see the pre-phase, but ball's with this guy, plays it into the midfield pocket, and I don't know what our center mids are doing. Our back four is okay from Orlando City perspective, but again, the midfield, I don't know what we're doing here. And he's able to pick up the ball on the half turn and drive into the space, and then he's going to make the run on the shoulder. So he's going to make the run right behind, and the ball's going to be slipped in. I mean, it's a basic concept. The run initiates the pass. So when the player makes a run, the attacking player with the ball knows where to slip it. That's what's going to happen. And then you have the contact. So again, from the defending perspective, no pressure on the ball. Guy's able to pick it up on the half turn and drive. That's a huge problem. Runner makes the thing in behind. The defensive line doesn't drop. And they don't, what you're going to see is they don't compact. So what should happen is he should quickly step in, he should step in, he should step in, and he should step out to block. And then this situation would happen because there's no midfielders, at least from my opinion. And again, that's what we were taught. So if there's no pressure on the ball and they're within shooting range, it's called, the first player comes and put pressure, the other three compact and slide. So pressure, cover, balance, basic concept. So pressure, cover, balance, and come inside. So it doesn't happen, you're going to see here. It doesn't happen, he's able to drive it in space. In fact, what happens is he steps. Again, I think it should be the opposite. I think he steps in this, what I would call an emergency situation again. He's got to tuck in, he's got to tuck behind, and this pass shouldn't happen. And then again, we look at the penalty call. It's not a penalty. I don't know what we're calling, and how does VAR not come back and say this is a critical error that needs to be reviewed? I don't understand. So it doesn't make any sense, but you're going to see it's the most minimal of contact, and the guy falls down. It's a very small pull. There is no way that amount of contact would actually make somebody fall. But on the flip side, I don't blame the attacking player for falling down and trying to milk it, because he did pull, a very small pull, but not enough to knock you down. But if you go for it, you have every chance of deceiving the referee and playing the game. I mean, that's what it comes down to. It's called street smart. So I don't blame the attacker for making that decision. I actually say it's the referee's fault in terms of the outcome, because it's never a foul. One, but two, the defensive structure, like I said, was not well organized. There's no center midfield presence defensively. That guy's able to pick up the ball in the half turn and drive. And then on the other side, when you're into the final phase of defending, you need to have the player in their position step out to block, and then the three guys cover and balance behind to deal with that. And then you wouldn't have that situation. So again, I think it was the wrong player stepping, which just caused huge problems. So hopefully that makes sense. Just to recap, never a penalty in a million years, but that's a separate conversation. So that's it. See you in the next video.